done this before?
No.
Oh, so pick a card, have a delve, any card. Peaceful.
Mm.
So these are all positive virtue reality cards.
Yeah.
And your message for this week is peaceful. With great calm, I observe the flow of my mind, then welcome inner silence. Is that what you need? Do you feel? What's going on in your mind at the moment?
I don't know. I mean, it's quite peaceful. Everything's under control. We're
Yeah.
feeling all right, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't say that's generally me.
Okay, no. But it's really interesting. Obviously, there's all manner of positive cards in here, you know. When clients come in, they pick one and then we put them on the shelf. And I like to think it resonates not just for you this week, but also for everyone else that comes into the buffet and out from the buffet.
Well, that's wonderful.
You get everyone else's,
That would
and
be
everyone
wonderful.
else's gets a bit of peaceful as well.
Perfect.
Yeah?
That's what we need.
Bit of calm. Now, essential oils for today. What's going on with you today?
I have got meetings until 7 o'clock with Governor, with being a governor.
The rest of the day?
From 4 till 7.
That's a 3-hour meeting.
Yes.
Okay, quite intensive.
Yeah.
So,
Audit committee, very exciting.
right. So for that, you need to be focused. You need to be clear-headed.
Yes.
Maybe a good memory, because you're going to have to remember pupils and previous meetings.
Yes.
And and obviously stay alert, despite having had a 2-hour very peaceful relaxation. So I need to sort of give you something that's going to
be clear, so I can be focused.
Yeah. Immediately springs to mind basil and rosemary. But just in case you don't test positive for them, we're going to put a few more in.
Okay.
To see.
We know I'm awkward.
Do you like being awkward?
Generally.
Yeah, nice one. Nice one. Not that I'm agreeing. Okay, so before we do this, can you give me a yes? I'm going to try and put apart and hold really strong. So in this hand, can you hold this one? Just touch it to you and hold. Yeah, that's strong. So that's basil. You're not awkward. And touch it to you and hold. No.
Or you're very good at what you do.
Oh, okay. But, you know, it's all to do with me picking out things that I know from what you've said you're going to need, but your body might go, not today, thanks, maybe another day, yeah. So let's test another one and hold. Not completely happy. So that basil was definitely the strongest. And hold. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Patchouli.
Oh, patchouli always comes up with me quite often.
It has before, yeah, and hold. Oh, really strong. That's a nice mix. We've got lemon. The only thing with lemon being a really hot day is if you're going to be outside at all.
The flies?
No, in fact, opposite with flies.
It would repel.
Yeah, the only problem with lemon is it's photosensitive.
Okay.
So once on the skin, if you expose your skin to the sun, you can pigment the skin, get those little brown patches.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be in a meeting room, so actually.
You're not going to be outside?
Not really, no.
Yeah. But if you are going to expose, you just need to wash that bit of skin off, you know.
No problem.
Yeah. I won't be using it on your face. I'll use a different oil on your face.
Great.
Okay. For that reason. So basil, patchouli and lemon. That's a nice mix. So you've got that clear-headedness.
Perfect.
Yeah, basil is lovely for clear thinking and that getting rid of that foggy feeling.
Yeah.
I can't imagine you ever feel that.
I do. Get days when it's like, oh my goodness, there's a lot going on, right? And nothing's getting finished.
Oh.
Don't like those days.
No. Okay, so patchouli is a base note, so it's coming out more slowly. It's a nice thick oil. I'm going to put several drops in there because it is a full body massage, so there's a lot of carrier oil, an organic sunflower, and then the lemon, which is a top note, so highly volatile, which means it infuses into the air more easily. We tend to smell it first, and then basil. it can be a middle or top note, and it will hold the two together. In fact, patchouli will fix it, and then the other two will sit on top. And it's really nice to have a top, middle and bass note actually. It's just the way your body wanted it. I didn't know that was going to happen because we tested all sorts. Because then you've got a really nice mix, and they're synergistic. They work together beautifully. So, would you like to smell a little of this before I start? Okay, so my hands might feel a bit chilly compared to your warm body. But oil going on, so we've got that patchouli, lemon and basil. Yeah, sweet basil. So what can happen in summer is with our skin can go dry, so it absorbs far more oil. You might need a little bit more oil than normal today. That's going in beautifully. Okay, Katie, so 3 nice long breaths. Okay, so this is your time. Allow your body, its weight, its whole presence to sink down deeply into the couch. Feel every muscle, every sinew and fascia let go, release, in order that the effects of the massage work profoundly and long-lasting to every system of the body. Sometimes we find that our mind starts working while we're rested, as it gives the mind a chance to catch up, and that's fine. And you will also, at some point, find yourself in a beautiful spot away from those thoughts, just drifting. And that is the time that we meet our consciousness, our deep inner being, allowing for good health, good repair, remedial assistance to help bring us back to a good equilibrium. So Katie, what type of massage would you like today? In the past we've done aromatherapy, which is more softer gently and working more on the lymph system, the immune system. Or we can do a Swedish style massage, which is more deeper, faster, stronger, and also works on cellulite, etc. What would you prefer today?
I think probably the Swedish one.
Okay,
would be great.
Let's do that. So just working on shoulders at the moment, just isolating the scapula, tracing a line around the edge of the bone of the shoulder blade, creating nice, strong, rosy lines, which is what's needed to show that the circulation is getting through. Yeah, right up to the neck. That's good. And then into the trapezius, across the top line to the sternocleidomastoid of the neck. Using 2 thumbs in a pushover petrissage move. Looking for any knots. The knot right at the top by the neck is popping a little. Katie, I might bring in a couple of the soft silicone cups to help me deeply massage along the spine. Would that be okay?
Yep.
Have you used any of your cups that you took away last time?
We have with Annabelle's leg, definitely.
Yeah?
It's been really good.
Oh, good. And how is her leg?
Much, much better.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, those cups are really effective, aren't they?
Mm.
So
And gentle as well.
yeah. I mean, you can govern how strong or gentle they are, can't you?
Mhm.
By the squeeze of the cup. So when I come to do your facial later, you know there's a choice of facials, and did you say you wanted facial cupping? No. Shall I give you the choices again?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So you've got the basic facial with the Tropic skincare. Then we can add on to that the gua sha and the facial rollers, the amethyst and jade rollers. So that's the second stage. Or thirdly, we could, instead of using a Tropic skincare mask, we can use a sheet mask. And again, while the mask is on, I'll be using the rollers and gua sha.
Mm-hmm.
Or fourthly, we could use all of that, but also with the facial cupping. What do you fancy?
Might as well go for all 4.
Okay.
Try and get me looking even more useful.
You'll go out of here with a spring in your step,
25.
ready for that 3-hour meeting.
Exactly. They'll be commenting how useful I look, how plump and firm my skin, rather than my middle-aged, slight haggard look as usual.
I doubt that. But yes, I can see them being stunned by your beauty,
Of course.
your radiance.
Rather than my awkward questioning.
Okay, just taking your arm, just let it go, that's it. So loosening it off at first, giving it a good stretch. And let it go, lovely. That's it, see if I can isolate, bring my fingers underneath that wing. Lovely. And then pushing the toxins away over the shoulder towards the cervical lymph factory in the chest, getting them up and down over the front. Coming round to the other. And quite a difference in temperature, one shoulder to the other. Once the shoulder's been worked on, the blood comes to the area, which brings the heat. This one's feeling nice and cool at the moment, but it will soon go warm. And again, just tracing that line, isolating the scapular edge. Using the fingers, but also the sides of the finger. Drawing that line, creating that rosiness and warmth. Just relax the shoulder down, that's it, yeah. Up and over. And then into top of the trapezius. This one feels a bit tighter than the left.
Feels tighter too.
It's sitting differently. Oh. You're right-handed?
Yes.
Okay, I definitely need to get a little cup on there. Yeah, here we go, got some nice redness coming. Do it feel okay?
That's good.
Yeah, that's the place, just near T1. You need to get that congestion out. Give it a good agitation, a shake. Loosen up any spasm and tightness of the muscle and the fascia. Help soften and relieve so that it's not pulling the spine over. Yeah, it's going lovely and rosy now. And then drawing it down the arm. Good. Is that okay? It's not too much?
No.
Also, Katie, part of the massage you may remember is the chest. Obviously, I would stop the cameras at that point, but would you still like the chest done today?
Yes, please.
Yeah, okay. So just to equal up the shoulder effect, I'm just bringing that warmth, circulation and rosiness to the left side. Is it feeling different on this side?
Yes.
Yeah, I can feel the suction is less on this side just because that's it's not needed so much. Interesting. Not gripping you so tightly. And really good over the flat plate of the scapula because that's where toxins sit happily, because there's no movement there on that lovely flat plateau. So I'm just getting them off the scapula as well, moving them to the lymph node below the armpit. There we are. I'm just going to give them a little packing and cupping. Nice and warm. And while I'm up here and it's warm, just working on the rest of that trapezius to the sternocleidomastoid. Sweeping up from the deltoid, across the muscle groups and up into the cranium. Still quite a lot of tension up there. Picking up the muscle, bending it, creating some more length by giving it that bend. And then up the side of the neck, into the occiput. So different on this side, the left. Much more soft. Using some strong hands for that Swedish massage style. And up to the occiput, lovely. Strongly into the acupressure points. Bladder, gallbladder, main meridian, and then whole effleurage, sweeping that fascia over, whole effleurage, over, pushing the skin forwards. Not just using the fingers, but also very strongly into the palms. Then down a little of the arm, sides of the torso, and up. And then warming up the rest of the body before introducing some more lower percussion moves. Alternating whole hands. It's quite evident where I've been working already, as the area is really nice and warm up here and fairly cool down here. And of course on the sides of the body there are many lymph nodes whose job it is to attract, store and take away toxins and waste, dead cells, etc. that we no longer need. So the sides are important to push the massage towards, although the sides of the body also have a tendency sometimes to be a little bit ticklish. Whether that's to do with the nerve endings in those areas or whether it's the location of the pools of toxins in those lymph nodes, I'm not sure. And then strongly with thumbs at first, just thumb pads into the flat bone again, that plateau of the sacrum. Just working on the very top of the sacrum at first. And now an area that can be quite sensitive, the edges. And I know from core therapy that the edges of the sacrum are where there may be some misalignment, some imbalance in the structure of the pelvis. And so this area can be quite sore. But by tracing a line around that edge, it helps to relieve any imbalance. Not just physically, but also because it's a way of telling the body's subconscious, should there be any misalignment or pain there, that there is an issue and it needs to be resolved. So often, just by stimulating, agitating an issue, it can ask the subconsciousness to get on with healing it, just like we do with core therapy. Okay, now coming to the waist, splitting the hands, fingers directly down and up, bringing fingers down, getting rid of that tightness, waste materials that collect at the waist just below the kidneys, all the way down to the couch. Okay, so I'm just doing a little bit of ringing up the sides to the muscle tissue, just the very top of the hips, the glute maxes, around the sides of the hip. Picking up the fascia. And warming it ready for some stimulation. Nice on the sacrum as well. It's a nice feeling there. Smoothing over those stimulated nerve endings, calming them down. Long, firm, slow effleurage deeply up into the occiput, round and down. Beautiful. Nerve stimulation down the sides of the erector spinae, the spine. Because that allows me to just have a little check on the alignment of the spine, the vertebra as well. Lovely. And then drawing lines clearing that passageway, which is a beautiful natural furrow either side of the spine. Clearing it out. Lovely. Okay.